Hello, and welcome back to Travel Top 10 Cinemated, the channel where we count down the world's most incredible destinations in stunning cinematic style. Today we have another beautiful Top 10 for you. Today, we are heading to the world's largest archipelago, Indonesia. With over 17,000 islands stretching across 5,000 kilometers of ocean, Indonesia is one of the most extraordinarily diverse countries on the entire planet. Active volcanoes glowing in the night, ancient Buddhist temples rising from the jungle, Komodo dragons prowling prehistoric islands, wild orangutans swinging through ancient rainforests, and some of the most spectacular underwater worlds on Earth. Indonesia has it all. This is the top 10 of the most incredible destinations in Indonesia. These are our picks. Yours might look completely different, and we'd absolutely love to know. So sit back, grab some nasi goreng, and enjoy the show. Let's get into it. Diving into number 10, Raja Ampat. Hidden in the remote waters of West Papua, Raja Ampat is the most biodiverse marine ecosystem on the entire planet. This extraordinary archipelago of over 1,500 islands, islets, and coral cays is home to 75% of all known coral species on Earth and more fish species than anywhere else in the world's oceans. Above the water, dramatic limestone karst islands draped in jungle rise from the turquoise sea, their reflections shimmering in the perfectly still lagoons below. Below the surface, a world of unimaginable color and life awaits. Manta rays gliding through crystal clear water, whale sharks cruising past coral walls, and millions of tropical fish in every color imaginable. Raja Ampat is simply the finest diving destination on Earth. Discovering the world's largest volcanic lake at number 9, Lake Toba. Lake Toba in northern Sumatra is one of the most extraordinary geological wonders on the entire planet. This massive volcanic lake, 100 kilometers long and 30 kilometers wide, was formed by a supervolcanic eruption approximately 74,000 years ago, one of the largest volcanic events in Earth's history. At its center sits Samosir Island, an island within a lake, home to the fascinating Batak people and their extraordinary traditional culture, ancient stone tombs, and beautifully decorated boat-shaped clan houses. The scenery around Lake Toba is breathtaking. Dramatic caldera walls rising from the deep blue water, mist rolling across the surface at dawn, and the atmosphere is one of extraordinary peace and timelessness. Reaching the top of something truly magical at number 8, Mount Kelimutu on Flores Island. Mount Kelimutu is one of the most extraordinary and mysterious natural wonders in all of Indonesia. This ancient volcano on the island of Flores is home to 3 crater lakes, each one a completely different and constantly changing color. One lake is deep turquoise, one is blood red, and one is pitch black, and the colors shift unpredictably over the years due to chemical reactions within the volcanic waters. The local Leo people believe the lakes are the resting place of the souls of the dead, and standing at the crater rim at sunrise, watching those 3 impossibly colored lakes glow in the morning light below you, is one of the most surreal and unforgettable experiences in the entire Indonesian archipelago. Entering the land of dragons at number 7, the Komodo Dragon Islands. Komodo National Park is the only place on Earth where you can encounter the Komodo dragon, the largest living lizard on the planet, in its natural habitat. These extraordinary prehistoric creatures can grow up to 3 meters long and weigh over 70 kilograms, and they are apex predators capable of taking down animals as large as water buffalo. Walking through the dry savanna of Komodo and Rinca Islands with a ranger, watching these ancient reptiles move with slow, deliberate power through the landscape is one of the most primal and exhilarating wildlife encounters on Earth. And the islands themselves are staggeringly beautiful, dramatic pink sand beaches, turquoise water, and some of the finest diving in Indonesia. Swinging into number 6, Borneo and the wild orangutans. Borneo is home to one of the oldest and most biodiverse rainforests on Earth. The wild orangutans of Borneo, our closest relatives in the animal kingdom, sharing 97% of our DNA, live in the ancient rainforests of Tanjung Puting National Park, and seeing them in the wild, moving through the jungle canopy with grace and intelligence, looking back at you with those profoundly human eyes, is an experience of pure, humbling magic. Borneo is unforgettable. Descending into the underworld at number 5, Kawah Ijen. Kawah Ijen is one of the most otherworldly volcanic landscapes on the entire planet. This active volcano in East Java contains the world's largest highly acidic crater lake, a vivid turquoise pool of sulfuric acid so corrosive it would dissolve a human body within hours. But what makes Kawah Ijen truly extraordinary is the electric blue fire, where burning sulfuric gases ignite as they meet the air, creating ghostly blue flames that dance across the crater floor in the darkness before dawn. Hiking down into the crater in the middle of the night and watching those eerie blue flames flickering against the turquoise lake below is one of the most surreal and extraordinary sights you will ever witness anywhere on Earth. Escaping to paradise at number 4, Lombok and the Gili Islands. Just a short boat ride from Bali, Lombok and the Gili Islands offer a taste of Indonesian paradise that feels completely unspoiled and authentic. Lombok's magnificent Mount Rinjani dominates the island's interior, offering one of the most rewarding and spectacular trekking experiences in Southeast Asia. No motorized vehicles are allowed on the Gilis, just bicycles and horse-drawn carriages, creating an atmosphere of extraordinary peace and simplicity. Standing before one of the greatest monuments ever built at number 3, Borobudur Temple. Borobudur is the largest Buddhist temple in the world. Built in the 9th century on the island of Java and hidden for centuries beneath volcanic ash and jungle, this extraordinary pyramid of stone rises through 9 stacked platforms adorned with 2,672 relief panels and 504 Buddha statues, each one depicting scenes from Buddhist cosmology and teaching. At the summit, 72 Buddha statues sit within perforated stone bell-shaped stupas, gazing serenely over the surrounding jungle and the volcanic mountains beyond. Watching the sun rise over Borobudur as the morning mist clears from the valleys below is one of the most awe-inspiring moments in all of Southeast Asia. Standing on the edge of a living volcano at number 2, Mount Bromo. Mount Bromo is Indonesia's most iconic volcanic landscape. Rising from the vast sand sea of the Tengger caldera, the smoking cone of Bromo stands against a backdrop of the higher Mount Semeru, Indonesia's highest volcano, which erupts almost continuously in the distance. The classic experience is to rise before dawn, climb to the viewpoint at Mount Pananjakan, and watch the sunrise transform the volcanic landscape from darkness to a blaze of orange, red, and gold. It is one of the most cinematic and breathtaking sunrise views anywhere on Earth. And our number 1 destination in Indonesia, the island of the gods, Bali. Bali, just saying the name conjures images of ancient terraced rice fields glowing green in the afternoon sun, of incense smoke rising from flower offerings at ornate stone temple gates, of enormous waves breaking on black sand beaches as the sun sets over the Indian Ocean in a blaze of orange and gold. A deeply spiritual Hindu island in a predominantly Muslim nation, Bali has maintained its extraordinary culture, artistry, and spiritual tradition against all odds, and the result is a place of genuine magic and beauty that has captivated the world. The Tegalalang rice terraces, the clifftop Uluwatu Temple, the sacred Tirta Empul Water Temple, the artistic town of Ubud, the surf beaches of Seminyak and Canggu. Every corner of Bali offers something extraordinary. But we are not done with Bali, not even close. Bali, our magnificent, magical, undisputed number 1. And that is our personal top 10 of the most incredible destinations in Indonesia. What an extraordinary archipelago, from the underwater paradise of Raja Ampat to the magical island of the gods. Indonesia is a country that will never stop surprising you. But now we want to hear from you. Do you agree with our list? Did we miss your favorite Indonesian destination? Drop it in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps the channel grow. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss our upcoming Bali Top 10. Sampai jumpa, and we'll see you in the next one. Safe travels, everyone.